I love cats. I love every kind of cat. I haven't had my caffeine yet either. I'm still muted. It's okay. I was just biting Hero. You just missed my Hero biting noise.
I hope you will have a survivable time at Mum's and or at the doctor later and will have an awesome day.
I'm not going to Mum's today.
Daily meds already taken?
I haven't taken them yet, no.
Brushed your fangies?
I have brushed my fangies.
You done it all? Proud of you, sweetie.
Yeah.
Love you lots and let's have an amazing little stream. Now give me the forehead cat kiss.
Wait. Give me the kiss. Give me the kiss. Are you doing it? Are you doing it? Give me the kiss. I want the kiss. Yay! Yippee! Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. How we doing? How we doing? I'm still kind of asleep. I only woke up at 9:10. I've been like barely awake an hour. I'm still half asleep. So yeah, it sure is a day. It sure is a day, I guess. I hope we're well. Let's put some music on. I think I don't really have a plan for today's stream. We might just be yapping today. I don't have a big stream today because the situation is, okay, this week's streams are once again a bit fucky-wucky, a little bit all over the place. So what's happening today? I'm not going to Mum's today. It's not a mum visit day today. But I have my physio appointment at 10 to 2. So the plan for this morning, and the reason why I started stream so early, Eugen, is because I can't stream for very long today. So I wanted to start as early as possible so I could at least get a couple hours streaming, because I know I won't be able to stream tomorrow because I'm doing Mum Day tomorrow this week, because Mum has another appointment with her dog at the vet for, I think it's post-operation checks and x-rays to like see how the stuff they did to her leg and stuff, make sure it's like healing properly. It's not like coming away from the bone or anything like that. So I've got that tomorrow and I've got the physio today. So that's why today's stream is starting so early. Because I'm only going to be streaming probably till about 1 o'clock. So it is going to be like a short stream today. I'm really sorry, but I figured a short Megu stream was like maybe better than no Megu stream. So that's how it's going to be today. That's how my model looks sleepy. She looks half asleep. I feel half asleep. Her eyes are so sleepy. Also, Bovington, congratulations on your worm. Oh god, it's too early. I can't talk the way I normally do. My voice hasn't warmed up yet. Oh, congratulations on your worm, Bovington. We don't get many Bovington worms. It was exciting to see you. I'm sorry I didn't have Mix Up refreshed, so you didn't see the worm. But don't worry, it was there. It was just a super special stealth worm, okay? And you all claimed super special stealth spoons too. top secret military cloaking spoons. Totally. I didn't not set shit up right because I'm half asleep. No, not me. Not me. I'm a very capable streamer, me. But yeah, I will take my meds, but like it's not been too long. I've been like on the run around this morning. In the time I have been awake, I did brush my teeth and I made myself a tea and I've got some other drink in here as well. And I've fed the cat. The cat is now on my desk. Hi. You smell so meaty. And then I was like sat here trying to set up stream. And then my body was like, oh, by the way, this was at like 9:45. My body's like, by the way, I need to shit. And I'm like, fuck. And I'm just like, please just be a normal shit. Please don't be a make you tied to the toilet for the next 38 minutes shit. But touch wood, so far so good. Sorry, if there's a really weird noise right now, it's because Ginger's headbutting the microphone. He loves you, chat. He's rubbing up against you. He's giving you kisses. He's giving you kisses, chat. He loves you. So yeah, like I've done a lot in the small amount of time I've been awake. I haven't really sat down or stopped, so I haven't taken my pills yet, but I will take them soon. But I want to just like have a little sit down and like have some of my tea and stuff first. Yeah, hi baby. What are we doing? Oh, I can't talk to him right now. I hope it all goes well, Megu. Well, the thing is, right? The thing is, I'm kind of expecting bad news at the physio. I'm kind of expecting bad news at the physio because I have been a good girl. I have been doing my exercises that he told me to do. I have been doing them religiously every day, and I've been like wearing my splint like he told me to. I've been doing what I was told to do. So I've been a good girl. I haven't just like neglected it. I have genuinely been doing it. And it's like, I think I've mentioned this on stream before, but it's like persisted. It's like, it got better initially. Initially, it felt like the pain got better. And it's still better in the sense that like, I'm not in like, I don't have that constant, like, I'm not in constant pain. Like I don't feel like my wrist and thumb is like constantly in pain and, you know, burning and stuff, which is nice. So it's definitely an improvement in that sense. But there is still a lot of pain in the tendon, and the difference is I'm still in a lot of pain, except now I've traded it in for a different type of pain. So like instead of being like the constant persistent throbbing burning kind of pain, it's not a constant pain anymore. But like if I like move my thumb in certain ways, or like sometimes even if I'm not even moving it at all, I get really bad like sharp like spikes of pain. And like if I'm like trying to like grip onto something and stuff like that, I get like really sharp pain. And stuff. And like if I squeeze my wrist where the tendon is, it's still painful. So unfortunately, the exercises have not fixed me, which is disappointing. It is disappointing. I was really hoping that they would fix me and everything would be a-okay. But no, I've just traded in the pain for a different kind of pain. I've done some research myself online in the interim, and most places say the same thing, that like physio and like doing the exercises and splinting it like I have been doing, that is like the first thing they will always do for decurvens tendinovitis. That is always step one. But if that doesn't help, then the next steps are either steroid injections or surgery. Yippee. And like I've noticed a few other developments as well. Like I've noticed sometimes like when I fall asleep and stuff, like when I wake up, my left hand will be like really like tingly and like almost like not completely pins and needlies, but like you know when something feels like fuzzy and like it kind of doesn't feel real. It's not like full on pins and needles, but like it's not fully there either, you know? I've noticed a few times, like when I wake up, or like if I'm like drifting asleep, but I'm like still awake, I've noticed that I've been getting some like fuzziness and tingling in that hand as well. And another thing I've recently noticed, like the way I sleep, like I normally like have my hand on the bed and I like have my arm like bent back up under the pillow, you know? But sometimes I'll lay with my arm on top of the pillow instead. And I've noticed this, I just think I felt it again, just mimicking this at my desk as well. But I've noticed a few times, like if I sleep with my arm flat on the bed under the pillow, it's okay. But if I have my arm, so it's like my hand is on top of the pillow, so like my arm is at like a bit of an angle, I've noticed It's not a pain. I wouldn't call it a pain yet. But I've noticed that I am getting like a sensation down in my forearm as well. Like if I have my arm at certain angles, I've noticed I'm starting to get a sensation in my forearm as well. As I say, not pain yet. I don't know if it will lead to pain later, unchecked. But it's not pain yet. It's definitely just a sensation at the moment rather than pain. But I do remember the first time I went to the physio and he was like explaining decurvens tendinovitis to me. I know he did mention that like that tendon does go like right up through the arm. And he did say like, you know, in severe cases, you know, you can have the pain up your whole arm. Because I remember joking to him like, oh no, I'm glad I don't have that. I'm glad that's not me, she said 6 weeks ago. And now I'm like, that might be me now. So yeah, I'm gonna go this afternoon, but I'm suspecting to have bad news because it hasn't recovered. And I do have new symptoms, which, you know, if you get new symptoms, that generally means things either aren't getting better or they're getting worse, right? Like, new symptoms don't mean you're healing. New symptoms don't mean everything's okay, do they? New symptoms mean that something is still going wrong. So yeah, I'm not expecting great news today, to be honest. I don't really want surgery or steroid injections. I know, granted, it was for a different problem because these people were both arthritis, but I know both my mum and her next door neighbour have had steroid injections in their thumbs. Theirs was for arthritis, though. My mum's neighbour was osteoarthritis, and my mum's was rheumatoid arthritis, but they were both arthritis. So obviously they're different conditions. Like, I don't know if that makes a difference. But I know they both said how fucking horrible the steroid injections are. Apparently they're really fucking painful. And I did see a few like mentions on Google, like when I was looking it up, I did see a few mentions online as well about steroid injections, you know, being very painful, but like worth it for the relief they do give if they work, but like very painful and horrible at the time. So yeah, not looking forward to those potentially being my options, but we'll go there today, see what he says. I mean, realistically, based on what I've researched, I don't think there's going to be an alternative option. I think if the exercises alone were going to make a big enough difference, I think I would have seen a bigger difference by now, you know? Bearing in mind, he originally told me to go back after 5 weeks as well. And I've accidentally left it longer than that. I think I'm like almost at 7 weeks. I think we did the maths last week, didn't we? I think Mr. Lyon did the maths. And we were at like 6.5 weeks when he told me to go back to 5. So yeah, we're about 7 weeks past now. So it's technically been longer of me doing the rehabilitation exercises and stuff. It's technically been longer than he recommended. And it hasn't worked, which I feel like can't be good. I feel like that can't be a good thing. Thank you for the stretch, Blitzer Mage. And the hydrate. Thank you. Thank you for the care package. It's Monday again. What a crime. Monday is a crime. I can't believe it came round so quickly. Such a scam. Oh, big stretch. Oh, oh, I put my arms back and my shoulders just went like so crunchy. No like it. What's also a crime is April's nearly. Oh my god, I was talking to Mum about that last week, Barnsey. Like, actually, where did April go? Where did this year go? Like, how? No, because like, actually, how are we almost on the 5th month of the year already? Somebody explain that to me. Somebody explain to me how we've gone through 4 months this year already. How? Like, I feel like it's been 3 tops. Like, how are we not approaching the end of March? I don't understand. I don't like it. I don't vibe with the passage of time. I don't vibe with the passage of time. It's about 2-inch needle getting stabbed into each affected joint. That sounds horrible. That sounds horrible, Blitzer Mage. Like, I'm not afraid of needles as such. Like, I wouldn't say I'm afraid of needles. I'm quite used to needles because, like, I've been a blood donor, and I have an underactive thyroid, so I have to have like regular blood checkups for that. I've also got issues of high blood pressure, which I've needed loads of blood tests and stuff for. So I'm used to needles. I would say I'm used to them. So they're not exactly like a huge pain point for me. Like, they're not like something that I find like, distressing or anything like that. But they're still not pleasant, They're still not pleasant. So I will admit I don't like the sound of steroid injections. And off. I understand that pain all too well. I snapped my tendon a few years ago and needed to have hot wax dips at the physio. Wait, hot wax dips? Oh, that sounds cool. That sounds good. I like dipping my finger in like the wax. You know, when you're like burning a candle, I like dipping my finger in the wax. A hot wax dip sounds kind of nice. Oh, I'm actually accidentally seeing Megu. No, I want to see him chat. Yeah, I get them too in both hands. It's like your hands aren't yours anymore. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? It's weird. It's like there's just like this weird fuzzy feeling at like the end of my arm when I wake up, and I'm just like, this is weird because it doesn't feel like a hand is there. It doesn't feel like a hand is there. It's so weird. It's so weird. I haven't been making a note of it. Well, I've made like a mental note of it happening, but not like how many times it's happened. I would say I've noticed it. I've noticed the tingliness over like the past 2 weeks, and I noticed the sensation in my arm at certain angles. I became aware of that about 4 days ago. So I don't have a mental note of like every time it's happened, but I have a mental note of like when I noticed it started happening. Huh? Wait, what are we in Hero? Why huh? Why huh? Why huh? What's wrong, Hero? What's the matter? Tell me. Tell Megu. You can tell Big Sis. What's the matter? What's the matter? You tell Big Sis what's up. What's the matter? I'm not moving until you tell me. I'm not moving until you tell me. Oh, don't stick your... Why not? It feels good. Wait, what do you mean? Wait, am I weird? Does anyone else do that? I like to dip each of my fingies in. Like, I will like go dip, 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 dip on like each of my fingertips, and then I like to like just like let the wax solidify on my finger, and then I'll pop them back off into the candles so it can remelt, and then I'll just do it again. It feels good. Don't burn yourself. It's not hot enough to burn. It doesn't burn you. It doesn't burn you. I do the same. Hell yeah. It feels good, right? It feels good. That sounds awesome. It is awesome. You should totally try it. You should totally try it. But yeah, don't put your hand in the flame. Don't put your hand in the flame, though. Oh, I bought some wax melts in Tesco's on Saturday. And I was like, I forget, hang on, what flavour are they? They're Yankee Candle ones. They're Berry Kiss Bellini. And they smell really nice. I don't know what a Bellini is. Is it a drink? There's like champagne flutes and strawberries and cream and candy. I don't know what a Bellini is. What is a Bellini? I don't know. I might even be saying the word wrong. But they smell really nice. They smell just like really fruity and sweet and fun. And I was like, I'm going to get that to try. And I burned one that same night. And I was initially really like disappointed. Because like at first it felt like even when it like melted, I was like, I can't fucking smell anything. I was like, man, that was such a scam. Because I couldn't smell anything at first. It took a long time to smell anything, but oh my god, when I did start smelling it, it smelled so good. And then like I woke up yesterday and I came downstairs, I could still smell it. It was awesome. I can't smell it today. The smell didn't linger through to today. But yeah, so it feels like it's a bit of a slow one to like release the smell, but once it has released the smell, oh, it smells so good, and it actually lasts really long. You could do the wax dippies in a wax melt too. Actually, to be fair, you could do the finger dippies in a wax melt too, and then you don't even have to worry about a flame. Then you don't even have to worry about the flame because you're just dipping your fingies in the little bowl at the top with the wax in it. You don't even have to worry about the flame. But love your faces. Love your face too, Barnsey. It's a strange feeling. It feels hot but not burning. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice. And then it feels really weird because like you can feel it like almost like constricting to a degree. Like when it cools down, like it you can feel it like solidifying as it cools down and stuff. It's really cool. And then like there's just that really satisfying like little pop when like you can feel it like peel away when you flick the wax off. It's so good. It's so good. Ah, I keep zooming myself. Stop. You should try it, Hero. You should try it. Honestly, it's great. Trust Megu. When would Megu ever lead you astray? When would Megu ever give you bad ideas? Okay, chat, I think it's time for my meds. Let's take my meds. Monday. How is it Monday, man? Yeah, there's your little pill dispenser, shaky. I know I can't take my pills without giving you the shakies. Make you out here doing peer pressure. You should totally try it. It feels awesome. Yeah. It feels so good. Yeah, and you see your fingerprints in the wax too. Wait, so true, Lilac. It's really cool. I will die on this hill. Treats. If you consider medication treats, then yeah, sure, treats. I don't know what's happened with my medication. I don't know if like I don't know. I don't know what's happened because I ordered my meds the other day, didn't I? And I picked them up on Saturday. And I was like putting them away. I was like unboxing them and putting them away in my drawer like I always do. And I'm like, I have so much Ramipril. And I don't know why I have so much Ramipril. Like, I have so much Ramipril. I don't know if they like dispensed the wrong amount at some point or something. Because like, it's not like I've been forgetting my meds because like, I take them all together. I empty them all into a 2-week pill dispenser every fortnight. And I take all my pills together. So I would know if I was missing it because there would constantly be Ramipril still in the dispenser. But I'm like looking in my drawer. I'm like, why do I have so much fucking Ramipril? So I feel like I'm just going to end up with a fucking mountain of Ramipril because like every time I order my meds, like because typically I just need everything at the same time, right? So I normally just go down the list and request everything that's available to request and get it all in one go. So I'm probably going to do that the next time I need more meds again. And they're going to deliver more Ramapril. So I'm going to be like at a constant Ramapril backlog. I don't know how I got so much Ramapril. I don't know what happened. Okay, there we go. I have taken my meds, Mr. Lion. Toothers were already brushed. Meds are now taken. I haven't done any wibbies this morning yet because, like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if the physio will be able to tell any difference, like, based on how it feels. So I figured I wouldn't do my wibbies before I go to my appointment because then, like, I don't know, like, if it's like, because, like, I do get relief for a certain amount of time. Like, after doing some wibbies, like, it does help the pain a bit for a while. So I think that does help, like, relax the tendon and stuff. But it's only, like, a temporary thing. So, like, I don't want to, like, do that. I don't want to do my wibbies before I go to physio because, like, I don't know, like, if he, like, feels around my hand and, like, you know, pulls on my joints and stuff like he did last time, like, maybe he'll be able to tell better what the condition of it is if it's, like, not stretched out and stuff, you know? I don't know. I don't know if that is the case or not, but that's the Megu logic. So that's why I haven't done my wibbies today yet. But I have been really good. I have been doing them. I do them, like, on average, I would say I do them about 2 to 3 times a day. I try and do a set, like, around about kind of midday-ish. And then I do some in the evening as well. But then sometimes I'll do another set, like, in between those 2 times, like, especially if I want to, like, you know, if I'm, like, drawing or playing a game or something, then sometimes I'll do an extra step because, as I say, it does help short term if I do them. So sometimes, like, if I'm going to be actually doing something, I'll do, like, an extra set as well. Gui! I love you so much! I love you, Gui! How you doing? Happy Monday, Gui! Sorry, I was fighting shit, so I missed you going live. That's okay. Did you kick their ass? Did you give them a good old ass kicking? That's so sexy of you, Gary. You did? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Love that for you. Love that for you. You can kick my ass too if you want. I'm in the ice place Toru was yesterday. Oh no. Are you are you more appropriately equipped to be at the ice place at least? Kiri, is your level more appropriate for the ice place? Or are you also playing the game bashing your head against a brick wall? I'm over 10 levels above to okay, that's fine. That's fine then. That's okay. That's okay. Toru's such a quirky character. Oh, chat. Oh, big yawn. I'm literally still half asleep. I am literally still half asleep. I'm not even joking. You're lucky I woke up, though, because I asked Mia before we went to bed last night. I was like, what time will you be waking up in the morning? Because Mia's not in the office today, but he is the rest of the week. So I was like, what time are you waking up in the morning? And he was like, 10 to 9. I was like, can you wake me up with you? And he's like, okay. He didn't wake me up. He forgot to wake me up. But luckily I did wake up myself at about 10 past 9. But yeah, I really haven't been up that long at this point. While Toru was dying over and over, I was honing my skill and leveling up. That's so badass of you, Giri. That's so badass of you. how, like, without spoilers, like, obviously don't say spoilers or anything, just, like, give me, like, a yes or no or whatever. Are you further in the story than Toru is? I'm assuming, because I know you've been playing it a lot as well, and I'm assuming if you are more playing the story and not bashing your head against the boss, you shouldn't be fighting for 2 hours. I'm assuming you've been able to, like, keep pace, like, ahead of Toru? Yes? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Not sure where it ended, though, since I went to bed. I don't know how to say without... I wouldn't want to spoil you by saying where he left. Hmm. I guess we'll never know. Hi, Orkin! Happy Monday! I'm sleepy. I'm fucking sleepy. Big old sleepy. Big old sleepy. I'll see when he streams it next. Yeah. Yeah. Happy Monday. It's 11:43 here. I'm also sleepy. Yeah, 10:43 for me. But very sleepy. Very sleepy. I don't normally stream this early. It's way too soon after waking up for me to stream, really. But I have medical appointments early afternoon. So, like, I knew I wouldn't be able to fit a long stream in. So I was like, I will stream as early as possible so I can stream as much as possible before I leave. I was thinking, like, I don't know what I'll do. I don't know what I'll do. Wait, Giri, are you going to be streaming today? Wait, Giri's plans might change my plans. Giri, are you going to stream today? Is it a Giri Monday? Is it a Giri Monday? Oh no. Oh no. I am. It's okay. You can say it. You can. Giri is. Oh, I am so into Flight Icy. Toru was like the same when Toru was ending stream last night. He was like literally, like he literally said he was like, I've really got to go. He's like, I've got work in the. I can't remember what time he ended stream. But he's like, I've got work in the morning and I haven't eaten and I really want to keep playing, but I really should go and do stuff because I've got work in the morning. What time? I don't remember when he finished. When did he DM me? Okay, he DM'd me at 11:38 and I think that was pretty much straight after he ended stream. So yeah, he ended at about 11:30. And he was like, I've really got to go. And like, even Toru like remarked to himself, he's like, I can't believe how hooked I am on this game. And like, he was saying about how he doesn't know if he'll stream tomorrow. He's like, I might have a day off tomorrow because I've been playing this a lot and I haven't really been giving Rainer any attention or anything. So I might have a day off tomorrow and like hang out with Rainer and that. And then he's like, oh, it's so hard though because I really just want to keep playing. It's really got its hooks into people, but like understandably so. It's a phenomenal game. I'm vibing now to Shrimp Miki by Michi Mochivi, trying to wake up to that. Is that the just a little shrimp is all I will ever be, but I am okay. No, but I am okay knowing blah 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 blah. I can't remember all the words, but I know the song. I know the song. I love that song. I was looping the Lemon Leaf version of that a while back when a certain someone from Hololive graduated. I was listening to the Lemon Leaf version of it and I had it on loop one morning and Mia just like walks into my room and he's just like, you've got to stop playing that song. You're driving me insane. It was so funny. He's like, you've got to stop. I was just having a great time. I had it on loop. I was just vibing. Just a little shrimp is all I will ever be, but I am okay. Ah, good times, good times. Good times. I feel bad as Mungo asked me to play something with him, but I'm at the point in the story where I was like, sorry, Mungo, I'm at a big point in the story, I think. Mungo, I love you, but you're going to have to wait until I'm done with Expedition 33. Everyone is going to have to wait until I'm done with Expedition 33. But what I was going to say is that, like, I might... It depends, A, how the physiotherapy appointment goes, B, if I have any beans when I get home from my appointment. I don't really know. My appointments are like 10 to 2. So technically, I could stream again this afternoon. So, like, resuming stream when I get back home isn't completely off the table, but it's also not completely on the table. It very much depends what happens at the appointment, you know, what the news is and stuff. But I might resume stream after I come back. Toru! Speak of the devil. Hi, Toru! Hi! Hi! Hi, Toru! Toru! Toru, hi! Hi, Toru! Toru, hi! What did you say about me? Nothing bad. Nothing bad. Hi, Toru! Toru, hi! I wish I had like a little waving hand toggle. I want a wavy hand toggle. Next time, Negu 3.0 chat, I wanna wave. I want a wave toggle on my next model. Someone remind me, like when 3 years down the line, when I've managed to raise enough money, can someone please remind me to get toggles this time? Because every time I've commissioned a VTuber model, I haven't asked for any toggles. So I didn't get any toggles. And then I'm always like, oh, I wish I had toggles. Can someone force me to get toggles next time, please? Somebody please make me get toggles. No, we were just talking about Expedition 33. That's all, Toru. We were talking about Expedition 33, and I asked Giri if she was going to stream today, and Giri's like, I'm really into the game. I don't want to stop. And so I was saying about what you said at the end of stream yesterday, about how like you were maybe gonna have today off streaming because you've been playing the game a lot and like you haven't spent much time with Reina, and you were like, I should spend time with Reina, and then you were like, I really just want to play more of this game. So I was just saying that we were just talking about how the game's got its little hooks in people. It's like grabbed on with its claws embedded, and it's just like not letting go of anyone. I was only saying good stuff this time. Actually, that's a lie. I did also take the piss a little bit earlier about your habit of fighting bosses that you really shouldn't be fighting. I did have a little jab at that, actually. Just a little playful jab as a treat. Get toggles, Mickey. Thank you, Giri. God, finally someone reminds me. Finally. Like, I wanted... Like, the thing is, when I first started thinking about this model, I had toggles in mind. But then, by the time I'd saved up money and stuff and everything was already made, like, I then just didn't remember the things I wanted. I just didn't remember the things I wanted. And then I'm like, I don't have any toggles. I remember Weary asking, like, when she gave me the quote and stuff, she was like, do you have any toggles or anything? I was like, no, only the outfit and the hair toggle. It's just like expressions and stuff. I'm like, no, not really. Because I wanted, I did want a tongue on the model, but like not to be sussy. Like I wanted to be able to do like a little blep, you know? Yeah, you know, like when cats have like a little tiny bit of their tongue poking out. I wanted like a little blep toggle, and I didn't get that. And I had this idea for an idle animation, like you know the way like sometimes cats would just like sit and they'll just like stare. I can't really. You know, sometimes a cat will just sit and stare at the corner of a room. I had an idea to like have like an idle animation for the model where she would like do that. So like if I like lost tracking or whatever, like she would do that. And it was gonna have like funny eyes for it. It was gonna be like a cartoony, silly one. I don't know. Do I still have pictures of my mock-ups? I don't remember. I don't think I do because I'm stupid. Oh, wait, did I might have pinned them in Discord. I think I might have pinned the idea in Discord with the theory, like I'm gonna pin it so I don't forget it, and forgot it. Yeah, look. These are my ideas, right? Hang on, I'll open them in a new tab. I can't show you in Discord because you'll see the forbidden Megu if I show you in Discord. Time for a window display moment. let me come sit over with Hero for a second. Gonna come sit with you and Hero for a second, chat. Come sit over here for a second. So these were my original ideas for like a couple toggles for my model. Oh, that's so like this is my idea for like a little Megu blep. So like you see how like she's got tongue poking out, but like it's just a little teeny tiny bit of tongue. It's just a little bit of tongue. It's not like it's not like your typical VTuber like a hey gal face tongue. It's just a little tongue, little blep. That was one of my ideas, and then this was like my idea for like the idol animation. She would just have like cartoony like blank cat eyes and just like kind of stare up into the corner. So those were like a couple of my ideas for like toggles like back in the day, but like I forgot. I don't even have an excuse. I quite literally just forgot I ever even wanted them. By the time, like it took so long, like you can see, like obviously this is like the old Megu design, right? Because like I literally didn't even have, like I didn't have like the design or anything for this model at this point. You know, this isn't when everything was like just in the point of like starting out. Like I don't think I even had like design drafts or anything at this point. Not that I really got anything for the designing, but you know what I mean. I had nothing at that point. Literally, I had nothing. So by the time stuff eventually did start getting worked on, I don't know, I just forgot shit, I guess. I just forgot shit. So yeah, this model doesn't have any toggles. And I remember when, like, I've seen, like, most people, I feel like a waving toggle is quite standard now. And I always like when people have like a waving toggle and they can like wave at chat and like they'll have it like toggle like set up so like it automatically triggers when like someone follows and stuff like that. I think that's really cute and I really want to wave. But again, I just like when it came round to me like getting the new model art made and stuff, like I didn't ask for it. So I didn't get it. So I don't have it because I didn't ask, I didn't get it, so I don't have it. Future Mega model needs toggles. Like I don't need to be like toggled out the wazoo, you know? Like I don't need a fuck ton of toggles, but like I like usable toggles, you know? I like usable toggles. Like I don't really have any interest in getting like a walking animation or, you know, like VTuber leans and stuff like that. I don't want like a million toggles that like, you show up at debut and everyone goes, ooh, wow. And then like you never use them ever again, But like things that like are actually practical and usable, like a little like wave and toggle and stuff. They're nice to have. They're nice to have stuff like that. I think I would maybe like a drink toggle as well. I really like how like Safi has like her little cup of tea. She's got like a little cup of tea that she's got rigged as a toggle, and Kin has one as well where she's got like I can't remember what kind of drink Kin has. Kin has one too, doesn't she? I think she's got like it's like a smoothie or like bubble tea or something. I can't remember. I can't remember what Kin's drink is, but I know Kin has one as well. And I think they're quite cute for like just chatting scenes and stuff. Like it's quite cute to have like just have your character there like holding a little drinky. I think that's quite cute. So I like toggles like that. Another toggle I do quite like that's become like fairly popular in VTubing. I think it's cute when people have like a toggle where they're like holding their mascot character as well. I think those ones are really cute. So like that's the kind of toggles I'm thinking. Like if I do get toggles, I would definitely like a wave and animation. And I think I would like a little like drinky one too. I don't know about the mascot one because like I don't know. I might keep the same mascot. I'm not. I haven't got to the point of deciding this yet. But technically, there's no reason why the mascot can't still be what it is. There's no real reason why I would need to change the mascot. And if anything, I think it'd be kind of nice if I didn't change the mascot because then it still like ties into like the silly pink cat roots and stuff, So I might genuinely keep the mascot. Like the silly pink cat might remain the mascot even with Numegu. Even though Numegu isn't pink and she's not cat, I might actually keep the silly pink cat as the mascot. I might keep it. That's also true, Geary. Yeah, stuff like that. Like you can get like to be fair. Like if I asked Yami to like make me the pieces for a wave and toggle, I'm sure she would do it, and I'm sure Wee would be happy to rig it. But I don't really want to. I know this is gonna sound horrible, but like I don't want to on this model now. Like I don't want to spend any more money on this model. I keep getting really torn at the moment because like I found like a few like really nice Skeb artists recently and like a couple like really cool VGen artists. And I'm like looking at them like, I want to commission them. I saw one the other day that was like really well priced for the style and stuff. And I was like, I want to commission them. But I'm like, but I don't want to commission this Megu. I don't want to commission this Megu. And then I'm like, but the new design isn't finished enough to commission the new design. Hi, Decky Plays. How you doing? Happy Monday. Yeah, I'm in pain at the moment. I'm in design pain. I'm in design pain. You could always add the art. Even on the on the new design too. To be fair. That is true. That is true. But yeah, I think little blep toggles are really cute. I think you should get little blep too, Geary. you should get little blep too. I legit hate the Hey Gal tongue shit on VTube models. It seems so I don't know, uncanny. Yeah, I know like obviously I'm not a very sexual person in general anyway, so like maybe I'm the wrong person to have an opinion on it. But like obviously everyone says it's not sexual, but like it is. Right? Like everyone will be like, no, it's not a lewd toggle, but like it is. Like I'm sorry, like if you have a toggle where you're sticking out your tongue and you're blushing and you have hearts in your eyes, like that's one thing, and one thing only. That's only one thing. Like you really can't play it off as anything else. You really can't. And like I don't know. I don't know. Oh, Deki, thank you so much for the follow as well. Welcome to the Moo Crew. Sorry, is it okay if I call you Deki? Is it okay if I call you Deki? Sorry. I do this all the time. I just like shorten someone's username. And then I'm like, oh, wait, can I do that? I want to finish my commissions so I can finish my chibi rig so I can work on my new design too. But I already have 3 people on a wait list when I reopen. No! That's always a problem, isn't it? It's like, I want to work on my own things, but I also want to work on commissions. But then I also want to play games, and I want to stream. And it's like, where do I fit everything in? Where do I fit all the things in? Where do I fit all the things in? I keep going like on the I'm like really on the fence about commissions at the moment. I like over the last month or so, I thought about opening commissions again a lot. But I'm really on the fence about doing so because like I feel, and I know this is probably just like a bit superstitious, and I know this is like the overthinker, you know, anxiety being in me. But like I feel like almost every time I've opened commissions, you know, something IRL goes wrong. Something IRL goes wrong almost every time I've ever opened commissions. Something ends up going wrong, and then I end up mentally in a really bad place, and I end up struggling with like workflow and stuff, and then I end up having to DM the people who commissioned me, being like, I'm really sorry, like, can we extend the deadline on this? You know, like it might take me a bit longer to work on because shit's happening. And I've been really fortunate in the fact that like the people who've commissioned me have been friends. So like everyone's always been okay with me doing it. Everyone's been okay with the extensions and stuff. But like I still feel really bad about it, you know, and it's just like it's just I don't know, it's always I know this is like really daft, but like I don't know, there's just that little voice in the back of my head that like says if I open it, like if I open commissions, I'm like inviting something bad to happen, you know? Like that's kind of how it feels. That's kind of how it feels. I kind of had the same issue with like weight loss. Because like I've tried losing weight several times over years, and you know how it's like, you know, a lot of times like you'll give it a go, but like you don't really go for it, and you know you fall off the wagon quite quickly and stuff. The 2 times where I've had really good success with losing weight, I think the most I've lost was about 3.5, 4 stone is like my biggest weight loss to date. But when I was having that weight loss and things were doing really well, for completely unrelated reasons, like my brother ended up hospitalized because he had a really bad health crisis. He actually nearly died, and he was in the hospital, like admitted as an inpatient for like about 6 weeks. And I was working at the time. This was about, God, I think this was like probably about like 7, 8 years ago now. It's a while ago now. But I'd been doing really well with my weight loss and stuff. I'd lost a bunch and I was doing really well. But then my brother got hospitalized, and I still, did I live at home at this time? I think no, I didn't live at home at this time. But like my daily cycle became go to work, you know, wake up, go to work 9 hours, finish work, go straight up the hospital with mum, visit my brother, and then we would stay up there for like however long we could for visiting out. I think like visiting stopped at 8 o'clock. I think. So like me and my mum would visit my brother after work and stay there for like the amount of time we could. And then we would just like we would just like go past McDonald's, like, because my brother, bless him, like he wasn't enjoying a lot of the hospital food. Because, you know, hospital food's not the best to begin with. Plus, because he's got really bad Crohn's, he's got like a lot of restrictions of like things he can and can't eat. So like a lot of stuff that was on offer, like he couldn't really eat either. So me and mum, like when we were going up to visit him, like we would ask him what he wanted, like, you know, if he wanted us to bring any food up with him and stuff. So we would be like stopping off to like McDonald's or Greg's and stuff like that, like every day to pick up food to take in for my brother. And then because me and my mum knew that we were going to be like too tired and it would be too late to cook and stuff by the time we got home, obviously we ended up just, you know, whatever we picked up for my brother, we would eat as well, you know. So it meant by extension, you know, for about 6 weeks, I was living like pretty much purely off fast food. And I put loads of the weight back on. And that experience was like, it completely derailed all my progress. And I didn't get back on it. And then like the next time I was doing really well with weight loss was about 5 or 6 years ago. And again, I was doing really well with weight loss. I'd lost a bunch of weight and stuff. I was doing really well with it. And then that was when, around about the same time, where my nan got really sick. And she was obviously really old anyway. But she had cancer, and then she developed dementia as well. And throughout that whole process, things got very ugly. And the trouble is as well, I'm a comfort eater. I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do illicit substances or anything. My coping mechanism has always been eating. Food has always been my coping mechanism. And obviously, comfort eating doesn't align very well with weight loss. Comfort eating doesn't coexist. It doesn't play nice with weight loss. And like my thing with my nan was a big deal for me because like I grew up in a house like shared. Me, my mum and my brother grew up living in a house with my mum's mum and dad as well. So like my nan was always like, she wasn't just a nan to me. Like nan was like kind of like a second mum to me. So like that was a really rough period as well. And again, I ended up completely falling off the wagon because we were in the same loop, you know. It was like constantly worrying and stressing about nan, and you know, again, like working, doing the visits, working, doing the visits, working, doing the visits. And then there was just like no time or energy left to cook or look after myself properly at the time or anything, you know. And it's unfortunate because like when things like that happens, it just puts this like nasty little thought in the back of my head where it's like, you don't really want to try losing weight because every time you've done well at losing weight, someone's nearly died or has died. Like really bad things happen. And I know technically they're not related, you know. It's unfortunate that that's been the way the cookie crumbled, but like I know it's not actually related, you know. But like it's hard to shake those nasty little thoughts, you know, like when a negative association like that kind of forms itself in your brain, it's really hard to break that. And I've kind of ended up in the same point with commissions because like, yeah, I've had to, every time I've opened commissions, stuff IRL has gone wrong. I've ended up in a really bad place mentally. I haven't had like the mental energy to like work on a commission, and I have to like delay them and be like, you know, have to go groveling to my commissioners and be like, you know, is it okay if I take longer to work on this? I'm not doing so good right now. And again, it's just like formed this like nasty little seed in the back of my brain where it's like every time you do commissions, something goes wrong. So like maybe just don't do commissions, you know? And again, I know it's not actually related, you know. I know it's a daft way to think. But like I can't help the way my brain thinks, you know? I can't help the way my brain thinks. It was at our house. Yeah, I thought for a second it wasn't, and I was like, wait, no, it was. I'm hoping the Ko-Fi memberships don't make things go bad. I'm hoping something bad doesn't happen with the Ko-Fi memberships. I mean, assuming anyone's going to sign up for them. I don't know if anyone is. Well, I think maybe I know Barnsey said yesterday. A Winterfall! Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. How we doing? Happy Monday. How we doing? How was your stream? Ooh, Elden Ring. How goes Elden Ring? How goes Elden Ring? Maybe I have ads, but I will raid. No ads. Thank you. I will introduce myself after ads. Let me know when out of ads, Lamel. Wait, commissions are okay to be late. I always expect them being late. I don't expect things around. That's not good though, Yumi. That's not good. That's not good. I don't want people to always expect that to be delayed. That's so shitty. I'm here, just some cheeky pre-roll. What? There shouldn't be pre-rolls. There shouldn't be. Hang on. Let me. Has Ads Manager changed itself again? There shouldn't be pre-rolls. I normally set it to do like the 3 minutes of ads every hour to disable pre-rolls. Has it gone and turned itself off? Is it doing the fucky wucky? Where is the ad screen? Oh, I can't see it. I'm stupid. Oh, it is there. How many minutes of ads do you want to run per hour? 3 minutes. Pre-roll ads. Disable pre-roll ads when I run ads. Interesting. Twitch, what are you doing? What are you doing? Anyway, sorry. Welcome in, Raiders. For anyone that doesn't already know me, my name is Meggy Moo. I'm a Manx Cat Girl VTuber, and I yap a lot. Sometimes the yap has a side activity, like art or gaming, but I don't have a huge amount of time to stream today. I got to end my stream at 1 o'clock because I have a medical appointment this afternoon. So I'm just yapping today. We're just having a little first day of the week yap and catch up with chat and stuff. We're just yapping and hanging out today because I don't really have enough time on stream to like get really engrossed in an activity or something, you know, because I know I've got to leave at a specific time today. So we're just yapping, just having a little yap. I hope Elden Ring was good though. How was your stream? I hope you had a good one. Did you kill lots of bosses? I hope you guys had a good one. I will sign up once I have my OC. I really want to draw Mr. Lion's OC. I don't know what it's gonna look like, but I want to draw it. I've already like mentally earmarked you, Mr. Lion. I wanna make you your own yippee. I want to make you a little yippee. When you have your little character, I'm making you one of these. I'm making you one of them when you've got your character. I already decided that. I'm making you a little yippee. Every time I see you using like the little yippee emotes in Discord or something, I'm like, God, I want to make Mr. Lion a yippee. I'm waiting. I'm eagerly awaiting the character. Megu is waiting. Where are my Ko-Fi memberships? Ah! Wednesday, Yumi. Wednesday. It's like 2 more sleeps. 2 more sleeps. And you can have your Ko-Fi membership. Just 2 more sleepies. When is that? I thought like the reason I did it for Wednesday was because like if I set it up on the night where I was working on, that was like what, Saturday night. Like I know a lot of people get paid like between like kind of like the 28th and the end of the month. Like I know at least in the UK, I don't know about other places in the world, but in the UK, like it's very common for payday to either be the very last working day of the month or the 28th. They're like the two most common monthly pay dates in the UK, at least. So I thought I don't want to open up it now on like the 26th because like that might be really bad timing for people because they might not have money yet, sort of thing, you know? Because I feel like announcing something a few days before typical payday is kind of shitty because then like you've got to wait and pray that like the thing is still there when you get paid and stuff like that. So I thought if I leave it, if I like postpone the release until Wednesday, then that gives people enough notice to like be aware that's happening, you know, put some money aside if they want to, or, you know, earmark a little bit of it, you know, like I'm gonna save £6 from my pay this month for Megu's Ko-Fi or whatever. So I figured it just gave people like enough time to be like aware that it was happening. And the reason I'm dropping it at 8 p.m. is because I wanted to make it as fair as possible. And I know a lot of the Moo Crew members are in EU or UK time zones, but I know we do have some people that are in like other time zones as well. I know we do have like our fair share of Americans in the community and stuff. So like it's hard to find a time zone. It's hard to find a time zone that actually accommodates everyone, you know. It is a bit tricky to accommodate everyone. But I did my best. I did my best to like time it in a way that I felt would be fairest to like the most people. That was my thinking. It's impossible to accommodate everyone. It really is, unfortunately. It is. I blame Australia. I know we do have a few Australians in the community as well. I don't think we have, as far as I'm aware, like I don't think I really have many like people that are from like Asia. Like I don't really have that many community members from that side of the world, you know? I don't have a lot of people like, you know, like Asia, Southeast Asia, you know, New Zealand and Australia. Like I don't, to my knowledge, have many, like as many community members from that part of the world. So I tried to make it as fair as I could for what I'm aware of the majority of us being. I know it's never going to suit everybody, but I did my best to make it as fair as possible for as many people as possible. I did try. I did try for you guys. Part of me is like still really worried it's going to flop. I don't know, like, I don't know. I know Yumi and Barnsey are both interested. I don't know if anyone else is going to sign up for it. I definitely anticipate Yumi and Barnsey because you've both already been very eagerly chomping at the bit for it. So I expect 2 slots to go at least. I don't know about the rest of them. But the only place I've advertised it at the moment is on Discord. Obviously, I've talked about it on stream too. But I've only actively advertised it on Discord at the moment because, again, I want like the main members of the community, like, to have like the biggest chance of getting it if they want it, sort of thing. You know, if the slots don't sell out or whatever, I'll probably give it a couple days and then I'll like advertise it on Twitter. I'll give it a couple days. Like if they don't sell out based on Discord, then I probably will advertise it to a wider audience on like Twitter and Blue Sky and stuff. But for now, the only place I've advertised it is on the Discord because I wanted like the more engaging members of the community to be like to have first dibs kind of thing, you know? Is that selfish of me? It might be a bit selfish. I don't know. I just feel like the people who are like on the Discord server and like participate in Discord and stuff. Like, it's not that, I don't know how to word this without making half of the people sound bad. It's not that you're less of a person or community member if you don't do that. But like, I don't know, like, I don't know how to word this in a way that doesn't make me sound like I'm shitting on half of the community, because I'm really not. But like, do you get what I mean though? Do you get what I mean? Like, I would rather the people who actively participate in the community a lot get their slots first, rather than like advertising it on Twitter. Because like the last commissions I did like those Valentine's Day Ko-Fi commissions, didn't I? And like half of the people that took the slots for that, I didn't even know them. They were people that I like didn't even know or had spoken to before, you know? And that's not a bad thing. Like, it's nice to be seen by a wider audience. You know, it's nice that new people want to commission me and stuff. But I don't know. I felt like I just wanted it to be a reward for the Moo Crew first, you know? I wanted Moo Crew to get their grubby little mitts on it first if they wanted to. She's so hateful. Oh my god. I am a hateful creature. I am a hateful creature. I blame Hero. It's all the time I've spent around Hero. His hatefulness has rubbed off on me. It's all Hero's fault. Look at him. Look at him. He is God's most hateful creature. Look at him. Look at him. It's all his fault. He did this to me. He did this to me. I was such a nice and polite girl until I met Hero. I get it. It's better to get people who are active and not some Joe blogs for Halifax. Yeah. Oh, do you remember? So random. Does anyone remember the old Halifax adverts with the black man singing and be like, oh, I can't remember how it went. Does anyone remember the Halifax advert phase where they had like really bad songs in their advert? One of them was like to the tune of Sex Bomb. But he wasn't singing Sex Bomb, obviously. It was like, was it advertising that extra bank account? I think it was like, extra, extra, I know you want more. That was a time. That sure was a time. What a time to be alive. I remember. I remember them. They were bad ads. I remember they used to really annoy me when they came on. They used to really annoy me. I want to see if I can find it. Halifax advert song. I'll stand up with you forever. I think it's this one. Hang on. I show you. Hang on, chat. Well, we'll do a little bit of enlightenment for those who don't know. Gary, are you here? Are you ready to see a weird British ad again? Are you ready for weird British advert time, Gary? It's Gary's favourite time. Gary loves British adverts. Gary loves British adverts. No, Gary, you stay. You stay. You're not getting out of this one. You gotta watch it. I'll be really sad if you leave. You wouldn't make me sad, would you? You wouldn't leave and make me sad, would you? Gary, you have to stay. Can't say no to this face, right? Right? Yeah, it's part of Gary's Britishification. Yeah, let me come sit with you in chat again. No, hero in chat. Come sit with you guys. Hi, chat. Hi. Oh, you guys are so cute. Oh, I'm gonna rub my Megu juice all over you. Now you smell like Megu. Now you smell like Megu. Window capture. We'll just do window capture again because I, funnily enough, still do not have a media share scene. Wow, imagine that. Let's full screen this bad boy for maximum effect. I will never let you down. Right. Are you ready? Are you ready for this? Geary, you're watching, right? She used emotions against me. She's too powerful. You're going to love it, Geary. It's going to be great. Do you hear it?
Maybe I'm a banker who's completely upset. Got a little something that's bound to impress. This current account pays a higher amount of extraordinary interest.
Extra.
Tough to change those debits.
This aired on TV, Geary. This aired on British TV.
Leave the whole thing to us. Extra, I know you want more. I'll give you something extra when you walk through my door.
Extra.
Terms and conditions apply.
It's easy to change to the current account.
Terms and conditions apply.
Interest.
I love that. I forgot about the part where he like sings into the fish. I remembered the song, but I didn't remember the video. I didn't remember the video of him like singing into the fish. There you go. Did you like that, Geary? That was good, right? That was good, right? Check the M's. No, Geary, what? Come on, that's not even the weirdest advert I've shown you. That's not even the weirdest advert. Come on. The Halifax ad is so normal. Geary, whenever we get round to doing the British advert React Andy stream, Geary is not prepared. Geary is not prepared. Oh my god, wait, Geary. Wait, Geary. I just had an idea. What if I was gonna say, Geary, what if when I don't know when we're gonna do it. I don't know when I'm gonna do it. It's planned, but like, you know, carrying out plans is hard. Sorry, Ginga's on the desk again. He's in the way. Hi, baby. What if when we do like the React Andy like advert stream? What if it was like a little collab? Do you want to be on stream with me while we do it? we can have live Geary reaction. When we do the stream, Geary, do you want to do it together? And we could get like live confused American reactions. Please tell me it was a sad face doing this. It was a very confused face. I don't think I can't wink or like close one eye independently of the other, but it was like, you know when like your eyes are narrowed but like one's more narrowed than the other and you just have that like kind of half open mouth like, huh? It was that kind of expression. It was that kind of expression. It was glorious. No, stop trying to knock things off my desk. No. Why do you always try and knock my amethyst on the floor? Why don't you like amethyst? Why do you want the amethyst on the floor so bad? You're so stinky. Geary's not answering. Geary's like, I refuse to commit to this. Geary's just like, I do not want to be present for this stream. Sadly, I must away to work or I'll be late again. Have fun stream. I hope you have a quick and painless day at work, Lilac. Thank you for stopping by. Kinga, you're blocking the camera again. You're blocking the camera. Stop it. What are we doing? Thank you for the flowers. Sorry, I'm making lunch and watering my plants. Okay, that's fair. Did you hear my idea, though, Geary? Did you hear my idea? Are you on board with my idea? Is Geary on board with the idea, though? I show my American friend British ads. Yeah, I think it'll be so funny to have like your live reaction to. I think that'll be so funny as like a little collab. Only if you want to. Don't feel pressured into like saying yes. If you like actually don't want to, whatever, it's fine. But I do think that would be funny. Hey, baby. He's actually laid down nicely on my desk. What is this? Who are you and what have you done with Ginga? Oh, you're so perkily. Who's a happy little boy? Who's a happy little boy? I can talk to him again. My voice is back. My voice is finally warmed up. Yippee! Can you hear him purring? I don't know if you hear his purr on the mic. Probably not. Oh, he's so happy. I tried to take a picture of him. No, he's gonna move. Why? Why do you always move when I pick up the camera? You're so stinky. You're so stinky. Stinky little baby. I'm down? Hell yeah. I think that'd be so fucking funny. Works where toilet cleaner snack. He's like, no, stop eating the toilet cleaner, Lilac. No toilet cleaner. No, bad. Just for that, show Geary Belly gonna get you. I think Belly's gonna get you is in there. I'm pretty sure Belly's gonna get you is in the playlist. I don't think Halifax was in there. Maybe I need to add the Halifax ads. We might need to add the Halifax ads to the playlist. I don't think Halifax is actually in there. Like, all joking aside, I kind of miss when, like, I kind of miss old ads. I feel like they used to be so much more creative. Like, I miss when, like, adverts had, like, little songs and jingles and stuff in them. It's like, I feel like you don't get that so much anymore. At least not on the channels I watch when I go to mum's house. I don't really watch TV anymore, to be honest. But whenever I'm at my mum's house, like, it never plays fun ads anymore. It never plays fun ads anymore. Is that comfortable? Oh, okay. You just kick me out of the way. That's fine. Sorry, am I in your way? You realise this is my desk and I was here first. You do realise this, right? You just don't care. Okay, understood. Understood. Your tail was on the potato stone. Got a picture of him. My body has been a bit wank, so I'm gonna have to go. It keeps cutting out. No, Stinky! What the fuck? Why is life taking all my friends from me? That's fucked up. Where's the cat channel? Am I blind? Yes, I am. Hang on, I've put a picture of him in the cat channel in Discord, but like, if you see where his back leggies are, I can't put the picture up on stream at the moment because I can no longer reach my mouse. He's laying on the mouse. I don't know how that's comfortable, but it apparently is. But he like when he like flopped down, he like stretched his back legs out because I was like kind of hunched over the desk a little bit. He literally stretched his back leggies out and pushed me away. He literally stretched his back leggies out and pushed me away. He's like, "No, Mum, you're in the way. I want to be here," and he pushed me away. You're so cheeky. You're such a cheeky little boy. Oh, we've repositioned. We're laying in front of the keyboard now. Nothing like a quick walk outside to wake you up. It's a bit chilly, but I'm wide awake. How chilly is chilly? Because you live somewhere that gets quite cold, right? Because I remember you posting pictures before of like big old snowfall and stuff. How chilly is it for you at the moment, Eugen? How chilly are we talking? I don't watch TV, even as a kid, to show strange American ads. Aww. About 10C right now. It's been well above 20 the past few days. Oh, that's a bit of a drop then. Our weather's been really weird here recently. Oh my god, like, I keep, like... The other night, I was so cold in bed, I had my weighted blanket on top. I had my bedspread on top of the weighted blanket. And I was still cold, so I ended up putting a night dress on. And then I woke up later in the night, drenched in sweat. So I took my nightdress off and I threw back the bedspread, but I kept the weighted blanket on. And I was still so hot, I ended up having to put the fan on. Our weather has been really fucked here recently. It's like... It's either like really warm or really cold. But like it keeps flip-flopping. So it's like you can't get used to it being like chilly or warm. Because it like keeps flip-flopping. So it's like one day it'll be like 16 degrees and you'll be like, oh, it's quite nice out today, you know, I'm just going out in like trousers and a sweatshirt and, you know, that's perfectly fine. And then another day you go out and you're wearing the same thing, but it's really chilly because for some reason it's just like dropped 5 degrees overnight. But then it goes back up again. It's like really inconsistent at the moment. So it's like really fucky wucky because like I never know how to fucking dress for the weather at the moment. I wish I had Yumi's superpower. Yumi doesn't care. Yumi just wears shorts whatever the weather. But I don't have Yumi's superpowers. Today's fucking warm, 20 plus. Is it actually? Wait, what is it here? Ginga, stop trying to knock things on the floor. Stop! You're being so cheeky. What are we doing? What are we doing? You don't know, do you? You don't know what you're doing. He has no idea. Oh yeah, we're 19. But see, yeah, because like, okay, my weather app says it's 19C today, yeah? But then it's forecast for tomorrow. Is that tomorrow? Yeah. The forecast for tomorrow, it's forecasting 12. It's forecasting 12 degrees. Like, I need to be dressed very differently for 12 degrees versus 19 degrees, you know? Like, that's a difference. That's a big difference. It's just all over the place at the moment. Yeah, that's my headphones. Hi. He just like reached off his paw and just like, you know when cats like reach their paw out and they do like the little tippy taps? He just like reached out and did tippy taps on my head. No, stop pushing stuff off the desk. No. Come on, time for downies. Oh god, the door. Hang on, chat. I didn't have to put Ginga down. He jumped off himself. I don't know what I'm doing either. That's fair, Giri. That's fair. Wait, aren't you playing your game? Wait a minute. Aren't you playing your game, Giri? Agent of Chaos Ginga. He's being a little rat bag. He's being a little rat bag. Oh yeah, you're making lunch. I forgot. You only like just mentioned that 10 minutes ago too. Man, it's okay. No one's paying me enough to know things. Nobody's paying me enough to know things. It's okay to be silly and not know things. I meant like in general life. Wait, so true. Actually, so true. I also don't know what I'm doing. I go where the wind takes me. I go where the wind takes me. Big yawn. Wait, is my other parcel due? Hang on. Let me check my every tracker. I think I've got another parcel due. That wasn't the parcel I was expecting. Oh no, my every parcel isn't out yet. That's also how I do life. It's generally less stressful too. Generally, yeah. Oh no. I'm still so sleepy, chat. I'm still so sleepy. I'm a sleepy little guy. Maybe some fizzy pop will awaken me. Maybe some fizzy pop will awaken me, right, chat? Fizzy pop's the answer, right? I got strawberry tango. Strawberry. I got peach iced tea. Oh, I love peach flavored drinks. Peachy drinks are so nice. I don't like the texture of actual peaches, but I love the flavor of peach. Welcome back, Bowington. And is it Adame Kiryu? I'm so sorry if I said that wrong, but thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Moo Crew. Has a glass of peach mango V8. Wait, what is V8? It sounds like engine oil or something. V8 sounds like car stuff. I'm Googling it. Peach mango V8. Oh, it's like a juice drink. Is that? It looks like juice. Is it juice? Oh wait, is it an energy drink? Wait, I'm confused. Is it an energy drink or is it juice? There's like both. Now it's not energy. That sounds nice. Actually, I don't like mango actually. Which is the dominant flavor? Is the peach or the mango more dominant? Which is the more dominant flavor? If the peach is more dominant, then that might be nice. But if the mango's more dominant, I probably wouldn't like it. It sounds like Eepy juice. Why are all the juices so Eepy, Bobbington? Why are the juices so Eepy? Why is it always got to be like this? I'm not used to this temptation. Chat, I'm going to see how much charge my iPad has. How charged is my iPad now? Ooh, we're 100%. I want to test something, chat. We're going to do a little bit of experimentation on stream. You guys can be my little witness guinea pigs. Because I read this morning, because I would maybe like to stream Procreate from my iPad. And I read this morning that apparently you can do so with a USB-C to HDMI cable and a capture card. And I have both of those things to capture my Switch. So I want to know if that will work. That setup works for my, the words are escaping me, but you know what I mean, right? It's just finding the cable. Ah! Oh god. I just pulled my speaker off onto my head, but it's fine. I don't need a head anyway. There's no brain cells in there. They're not hurting anything. I think this is the cable, but it feels stuck. Hang on, I need a way to identify this cable. Let's put a clip on it. Let's put a little clip on it so we know what we're looking at. It feels like it's tangled. I'm pretty sure I've identified the right cable, but it feels tangled. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, chat, let's have a bit of lifty desk action. Yippee! Oh, going up. Going up. Having a standing desk is so nice. I don't have to like crawl on my hands and knees on the floor anymore to do shit. Where's that cable? Is it you? It's you. Okay. Hey, where are you? Oh wait, so it's not that one. Hang on. Hold on, chat. We might have been pulling the wrong cable. That seems to be attached to my screen. Wait, no, because that's... Wait. Chat, where's my capture card, chat? Where's my capture card, then? Hold on. Hold on! Oh, wait, it's over here. Wait, hang on, is this it? What are you? Hang on. Bonnie? Out the way, quickly, honey. Ugh. What is this cable? Is this it? This is it! Okay, hang on. Ugh. Ugh. Hold on, chat. Hold. Are you connected? Are you actively connected to the Switch? Can you even hear me while I'm over here? I don't know if you can even hear me. I'm just kind of muttering away to myself at the moment. Wait, what? Oh, wait, no. Hang on, I don't think this does work. Wait, wait. Oh no, it won't work. I would still need a. I would still need a HDMI to USB thing. Bummer. Ugh. I'm back. Oh, I feel so small. I sat down at my chair without putting my desk back down. I feel like a child sat at the adults' table. I feel like a little girl again. It's like I'm in school, but I'm sat at the teacher's desk. Let's lower the desk back down. Going down. Down, 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 down. I don't remember that song. Down, 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 down. What a song. What a song. Well, I can't do that then. I can't do that then. I do have the capture card, but I forgot how it connects to my Switch. And I would still need to use the capture card method. I would need to buy the USB-C to HDMI thing, which I don't have, and I don't really want to buy anything at the moment. Don't really want to buy anything at the moment, not gonna lie. The other thing I saw mentioned is that let's see if this works. Maybe. I feel. Oh wait, no, you're younger than I was about to say, like, I feel like if you heard it, you'd know it. But then I remembered how young you are. You might not. Shadow Phoenix, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Moo Crew. Welcome, welcome. How we doing? Hang on, I did mute quickly to blow my nose. Winston is watching you intently, silly old guy. Oh, hi, Winston. Hi. Can you give Winston a head pat for me? Okay, there's another thing I can try, but I don't really know how it works. But we're gonna see how do thing work. I don't know how this works. AirPlay. Does anyone know how AirPlay works? Does anyone know? I don't know how shit works. I'm not I'm not paid enough to know how to do things, chat. Someone said about doing AirScreen Mirror and Receiver from it's like one of the apps on the Microsoft Store thing. Use AirPlay screen mirror technology to protect your iPad, phone, or Mac screen to the computer. But that's what I want to do, but like, where are the instructions? Am I stupid? I don't see how do I use it though? I've downloaded it, but there's like no instructions. How do I use it? I'm doing alright. How about yourself? I'm confused. But that's kind of normal here. I'm confused, but that's just kind of how things go. I've never used AirPlay, so like I don't really know what it is. Is this AirPlay? Oh, wait, hang on. Is that it? Wait, hang on. Chat, hold. Oh, wait, hang on. Hold on. Now what? I might be confused again. I might be confused again. So it's there, but chat, I'm confused. I'm too stupid. I'm too stupid. Help me. Somebody come here and teach me how to use my iPad, please. If I go to the settings page, AirPlay and continuity. So I've got stuff on. And I can see it on the iPad, like, it lets me... I can pick my PC, I can see it there, it's like showing up. But then how do I see the stuff on my PC? I don't understand. Maybe I shouldn't try and set this up on stream. Maybe I shouldn't try and set this up on screen. Well, there's a button on there that says can't find a receiver in iPhone screen mirroring, and I click that button and it's just taken me to a completely blank white website, so that doesn't help. I thought it would like take me to a help page or something, but apparently not. I really don't want to have to... I don't know if this is just like me being cheap, but like I don't want to have to spend money to stream my iPad, you know? Like at the end of the day, I can stream my I can stream my... I'm so confused. I can stream art on CSP for free, you know, like I'm already like fully set up and everything to stream art on CSP, so it's like I don't want to pay to stream something, you know? I don't know how this works. It says the receiver has been successfully started, and I can see it on my iPad, but like I don't know how to make it see what I'm seeing on my iPad, and I might just be stupid. But it doesn't seem to be working. What is it? Oh, wait, hang on. Wait, is it that? Wait, is it that? Wait, no, nothing happens if I click that. Oh, wait, hang on. Oh, no, wait, did I do it? Wait, I might have done it. I might have done it. Hang on. Hold, chat, hold. Oh, wait, I did it. Wait, I think I did it, chat. Ah. Oh, it's, okay. Oh, wait, no, that makes sense, actually, because, yeah. So how would I then... Hang on, would that just be... What kind of source would I use to capture that then? Would it be... a window capture again, maybe? A window capture? I know, I don't think it's it's not coming up in window display. Hmm. Wait, what would it go under then, though? Ah! Well, that clearly is not showing the iPad. What would it come under? Because like, if I do display capture, isn't that just gonna... Yeah, because that just... Oh, wait, hang on, is it that? Wait, is it that? Wait, no, now I'm confused again. I don't understand. Now it's not like... I don't understand. Life is too hard for me. Because like, this is my iPad, right? Like, this is my iPad. But like, now it's not... Like, I'm not on this page on my iPad. Like, it's not showing what I'm looking at on my iPad. So like, it looked like it was working until it didn't. So like, this technically would be a capture window for my iPad, but this isn't... Like, that's not the page I'm looking at on my iPad at the moment. Now that is my iPad. I'm confused. Why did it was working? Then it wasn't working, but now it is working? Speen. Hero Speen. Do you like the front home screen of my iPad chat? Right, let me rename this capture. Rename. iPad. Capture. There's so many cats there. I know, right? I filled it with cats because cats are my favorite thing. I love cats, so I filled it with cats. Like, realistically, what else would you put on it, you know? Oh, wow, now you see me. Now Megu is in front of the iPad. But yeah, so in theory, I can stream Procreate them. Because look, I worked out... Okay, hang on, I'll have to move myself. Oh, that's annoying if it's display capture, like, because yeah, whenever I go away from that, it's going to be double Megu. Hi, Megu. Hi. Hi. Come sit with Hero again. Come sit with the Banui. And if I click back on there. Yeah, so like, I found out I can't. I very nearly touched it. I've put the forbidden images in a stack. And then I've got a layer on top of the top file in the stack. I've got a layer on top where I made the no peeking layer. So technically, the only way you would see something is if I clicked on that. As long as I don't press that, technically we're okay. Technically we're okay. As long as I don't click on that one in the middle. I did try searching to like see if you can like hide folders on Procreate and stuff like that, but apparently you can't, which is kind of frustrating. I also don't know how to rename stuff. So if you're wondering why everything is just untitled artwork, I haven't worked out if you can change the names on Procreate yet. And to be honest, I don't really super care. I don't really care if I can't. But yeah, technically then we can. Wait, no, now it's not work. Wait, what? I don't understand. It's not work. Why is it? It like works and then it doesn't work because I've opened a canvas now. I've opened a canvas now to draw on and it's not showing the canvas. Well, like obviously I don't want to have to like disconnect and reconnect the thing like every 5 minutes either, you know, that's annoying. Because like that fixed it before, but like I don't want to have to do this every time, you know, because that's like annoying. It doesn't even want to connect now. Now it doesn't even want to connect apparently. How wow! How wow! We might just have to abandon the dream of we might just have to abandon the stream iPad dream chat. I don't think this world is meant for me. Reddit was like, oh yeah, it's so easy. You just do this. And I was like, wow, so easy. Even I could do it. No, apparently not. Anyway, well, that's a bit shitty. That's a bit shitty. Maybe one day I'll work shit out. I don't know. I'll have to fuck around with it more off stream. It's kind of annoying to do shit like this on stream. If I can't find a free way to do it, then I just won't stream the iPad, to be honest. I don't want to pay extra money to stream something I can do for free. You know, I technically can still draw on CSP on stream completely free. I'm not spending more money. Like, I don't want to buy a thing to be able to stream the iPad. I don't want to. I don't want to. Are you in stage mode? I don't know what I was in. I just pressed buttons until something worked, but then it stopped working, and I don't understand. And I can't be bothered to keep trying to work it out on stream, because I don't want you to all know how stupid I am. I don't want everyone to know how stupid I am. I wonder if Ellie... Has Ellie ever streamed from her iPad? Wait, Barnsey has an iPad too. I wonder if Barnsey... I wonder what Barnsey does. You can use VLC to capture. Yeah, I don't have a way to connect it to my capture card though. So I can't do that. And I don't want to buy anything extra. I don't want to have to buy extra. I don't want to buy anything. If I can't do it for free, I'm not doing it. If I can't do it for free, then I'm not doing it. Just simple as. Oh, that Tango Strawberry is so good. God, I've just turned over the page in my diary. I can't believe it's actually May this week. Where has time actually gone? Where has time actually gone? That's crazy. don't like it, chat. I don't like it. VLC are wizards. She streams it through Discord? Wait, how does that work? That seems more confusing to me. That seems more confusing. My brain isn't cut out for this. My brain isn't cut out for this, man. She has 2 Discord accounts and she calls herself and shares screen. Yeah, but then you still have to... Wait, what? I don't understand. Because how do you get it on the PC, though? Like, if you're on Discord on the iPad, you still need to get that to the PC somehow. Right? I don't understand. I don't understand. I'm not paid enough to understand this. I'm not paid enough to understand this. I'm just a baby. I'm just a 38-year-old baby. You have 2 accounts? What? Why? 1 account on iPad, 1 on PC. You can call your PC and share it? Oh no, no, I don't want to do that. I don't care enough to do that, because then that would be annoying, because like...
The iPad account streams it to your PC account.
Yeah,
the PC
no,
account
I get it
captures
now.
the Discord screen from OBS.
Yeah. But then that'd be annoying, because like then when I'm like in Mia's room and I want to just like poke around on my iPad and stuff, I'll have to like constantly log in and out Discord, because like I look at Discord and stuff. Like, I browse the Discord like on my iPad a lot. So like being logged into a separate account on the iPad would be really annoying, because then I wouldn't be able to see and like interact with my server and stuff. I don't know. I don't fucking know. I don't know anything, chat. I'm just a little guy. I'm just a little guy. I don't know things. I'm not a knower. Oh, pardon me. Sorry. I don't know if you heard that, but I'm sorry if you did.
Also, my sister has an iPad and I know she's streamed from it before. I can ask what she's used.
I don't want to be a pain. You guys don't have to work it out for me. It's fine. I don't want to bother anyone. You can swap Discord accounts holding username. I have 2 Discord accounts on my iPad. I don't know. It just sounds annoying. It just sounds annoying. I don't know. I don't know. My brain just doesn't like the idea of it. My brain just doesn't like the idea of it. Plus, you know how fucking stupid I am. I'll end up posting from the wrong Discord account or something somehow. I will. I am that stupid. I am stupid enough to somehow post from the wrong account or something. I don't fucking know. It sounds like a disaster waiting to happen in my hands. My sister, how is it a pain? Like, it's a pain for you, like having to run around and ask things on my behalf. I don't want to be a bother. I feel bad. I just want to be funny if we could like make really goofy doodles on the iPad on stream, you know? I want to be funny. I want to be funny. I love just like doodling like really random scruffy shit on my iPad. It's really fun. It's really fun to just doodle really random shit on there.
It's not a pain to help a friend. I don't think of this as just business, Magoo.
Man, who would do that? That's crazy. That's crazy. It's my fucking sister! Gary's just like, Megan, shut the fuck up. Oh no, I'm yawning again. I might stop off at Lidl on the way home and get myself a little treat. Do I stop off at the Lidl bakery on the way home from the physio chat? Maggie deserves a little treat, right? Maggie deserves a little treat, right? Oh no, I have to talk to my sister. Disgusting. Fucking hate that bitch. I wouldn't talk to you normally, but my friend's holding a knife to my back, so help me. Oh, what a weekend, eh? What a weekend in VTubing it was. Bloody hell. Oh, if you don't mind asking, Giri. But if it's really complicated or if it like costs money, just know in advance I probably won't do it. I don't talk to one of my sisters if I don't have to. That's fair. That's fair. Family can be like that. No judgment here. No judgment here. That's kind of me with my mum. Like, I don't text her during the week or anything. Only if if she messages me, then I'll reply to her messages. But like, I don't really talk to mum outside of visit days and stuff. What were you using? The program thing? I was using AirScreen Mirroring Receiver on Windows, which apparently lets you, like, I forget what it's called. Is it AirPlay? Is that what it's called? It apparently lets you receive the AirPlay thing from the iPad, which it technically did, but it also kind of didn't because it kept just like not reflecting. So I don't know what was happening there. I don't know what was happening there. I don't look at news. Honestly, it's probably for the best, Boington. Probably for the best. VTubing kind of exploded over the weekend. Was it a week? When did it kick off? Was it Friday or Saturday? I can't even remember. It's been a long weekend. It's been a fucking long weekend. But yeah, if you don't like actively like follow VTubers or VTubing on Twitter and stuff, like you probably wouldn't know anyway. There was like this whole thing that kicked off, like in a nutshell version of events, Bobbington. There was a big VTuber who ended up being called out for doing some nasty things. They were like accused of like, you know, being manipulative to their model artist. And then off the back of that coming out, several other statements from other people came out. And then the VTuber that was under fire fired her manager, and then she came out of her own apology, which basically just like blamed everything on her manager and said, it wasn't me, guys. I swear I didn't know. And nobody is buying the apology. And it is literally all anyone has talked about on Twitter, like the entire weekend, on VTuber Twitter at least. On VTube and Twitter, it's like literally been the only thing people have been posting about, because to be fair, in VTubing, it is very big news. It's all very big VTubers that are like in the mix, you know. It's all very big VTubers. It's not just your normal like, this person copied my design, you know. It's not your normal like small fair like laughable like, did you really need to make a big deal out of this drama kind of thing. It's like it's actually like a pretty big deal. Like within VTubing, it is actually a pretty big deal. To be fair, it's not just your normal petty VTuber drama. It is actually really fucking bad, to be fair. I don't know if you follow like any big indie VTubers or anything, Bovington, so I don't know if it'll mean anything to you. But like Shy Lily has spoken up on it, and that speaks volumes because Shy Lily doesn't speak up on anything. Shy Lily keeps her nose out of like drama and problems and stuff like that. She very much remains a neutral party. Like she's very much just like keeps her eyes on her own lane. You know, she doesn't jump to other people's defense. She doesn't like pick fights with anyone. She doesn't involve herself in shit. The only things I've ever seen Shy Lily get involved in, there was a time several years ago where Vibe had beef with her for apparently being like, you know, Vibe from Wish.com basically is what Vibe was saying. And Lily did end up speaking up on that just to like defend herself and say, you know, follow who you want, watch what you want. Like, I don't care. I'm just doing me. And then the only other time I've seen her comment on stuff was when there was the whole drama with the Small Lola design copy thing, which again, I don't know if you're aware of that, if you're like not super duper into VTubers, but she did eventually speak up on that. And she only did so because like so many people were like basically harassing her to like speak up on it. But those are like the only two times she's ever spoke out on anything. And both times they're things that like directly impacted her. And both times it was only because so many people were like asking her to say her piece on it. But she very much stays out of stuff, especially if it's like stuff relating to other people. She very much doesn't get involved. So like the fact that she has like stood up and said her piece on it is like a big fucking deal. Everyone on Twitter now, like since Lily made her post last night, everyone on Twitter is like, you know, you fucked up when Shy Lily speaks. It's like, if Shy Lily speaks about your problem, it's a fucking problem. Also, Luciano, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Muku. Happy Monday. How you doing? For NA Friday, Saturday for EU, I think. Okay. It's been a long weekend. It's hard to know. Also, hi Thoughtmaster, how you doing? How you doing? That is a really cute little rolly emote. I love that. Stark Red Moon, thank you so much for the follow. Sorry, it took my brain a moment to work out the breakdown of your name, but welcome on in. Are you Australian? I'm not, I'm British. I'm British, innit? That's not good if she's popped up on it. Yeah, that's what everyone's saying. Everyone, like, since she made her post last night, like, everyone in VTubing is just like, oh shit. Like, everyone sees Shy Lily comment on it, and everyone is just like in unison, like, holy shit, Shy Lily has spoken. Because she is literally just like so sweet, so level-headed, like, doesn't get involved in shit like that. So like, you know, it's bad if she of all people is fine. Because like, there's some people, you know, I'm not going to name names, but like, there's some people who are quick to like, you know, throw in their 2 cents on any bit of VTuber drama. You know, there are sadly a lot of people who do like who try and like piggyback off the back of drama and like, you know, get some eyes on them kind of thing and stuff. I've seen a lot of posts over the weekend where people are like, you know, so many people are making posts where it's like, just so you guys know, I would never treat my friends like this and I value genuine relationships and stuff, which, don't get me wrong, is a good sentiment and stuff. Like, I don't disagree with people saying it as such, but it's the timing of it, you know? It's the timing of it. And it's just, I don't know, to me, personally, it feels a bit gross to, like, try and, like, platform yourself off the back of it kind of thing. I don't know, it doesn't quite sit right with me personally. I do share the same sentiment, you know, like the people I've met through VTubing who I call friends, like I genuinely do consider them friends, like true friends. And like I've met up with them IRL and stuff. And like I can't even dream, like I'm not even smart enough to use people, to be honest. Like straight up, you guys know what I'm like. I'm fucking stupid. I literally don't even have enough brain cells to use people. I'm very much like wear my heart on my sleeve, you know, you see what you get and you get what you see. I literally don't have the brain power for mind games and shit, you know. But like so many people have been like kind of like, I don't know, just like parading around the fact like I'm a really good person actually, and I would never do the things that they're doing. And I don't know, it feels a little bit icky to me. It does feel a little bit icky to me that like some people are kind of like, I don't know. Like it just feels like people are trying to use it as a way to advertise themselves, you know, like, oh, talk on the big drama that everyone's talking about, you know, and maybe people see me and follow me. Like, it's not for me, man. I'm too old and too tired. I can't play the games. I'm too old and tired to play the games, man. I can't. I just don't understand how people even have the energy for that shit. Literally, though, Mr. Long. Literally. I have seen a few posts. There have been a couple posts that I have commented on. From like a couple VTubers who are like 30 plus. And like, that is one thing I do find quite funny is like, because I don't know how true it is or not, but like, anywhere I've seen Cinder's age listed, like, she's listed as 21. And I don't know how to word this nicely. I feel like this is going to sound bad, however I word it. And I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry for any 20-somethings in chat right now. I know it's not all of you. It's just unfortunately enough of you that it gives you a bad rep. But like a lot of times, like when you get like 30 plus, like any kind of like gaps in maturity become really fucking obvious. Like gaps in maturity, like between like early 20s to early 30s is huge. Like it, like I will often say, like, you know, I've said it on stream and like in Discord and stuff loads before, you know, I will often call like the people in the community, like when they're like 20 something years old, I'll be like, you're such a baby, you're a child. Cause like it almost does kind of feel like that, you know, it almost does kind of feel like that sometimes. And again, I know it's not everyone. But like, yeah. I have replied to a couple posts where like 30 plus people have just been like, you know, this is what I love about being 30 plus, because like, I don't play games like this because I'm literally just too old and too tired to bother. Everyone's just like, I'm too old and tired to bother. Like, I don't care. I don't care about the clout chasing, the mind games. I don't have the energy to use people as a ladder and stuff like that. And the 30 plus gang is just like, I'm just old and tired and I just want to do my own thing. Imagine being sub 30. It's been too long, Yumi. I literally can't anymore. I literally can't imagine it anymore. It's too far in the past. For reference, in case anyone doesn't know, because we've had quite a few new follows today and stuff, I am 38 years old. I'm 38 years old, so yeah. Don't get me wrong, I am friends with some younger people. Like, the youngest person I'm friends with is Umo, and he like... Wait, did he turn 20 or 21 recently? I can't remember. I don't remember. I forgot. I forgot how old Umo is. But Umo's like the youngest person I know. And I think Mungo might be my second youngest friend. I think Mungo might be my second youngest friend. Because he's also like... I think... Is Mungo... How old is Mungo? Wait, is he 25? Is he 25? I don't remember. But like, I feel like Mungo and Umo, like they're both like quite mature for their ages, you know. They're like they're kind of wise beyond their years. They're not like Umo's not like an annoying, immature 21-year-old, you know. Like, I don't know. I like when I remember like I was so like floored when I first found out how old Umo was, because I genuinely did not think he was that young. I genuinely did not think Umo was as young as he was when I first met him, because he did not give 19-year-old vibes at all. He did not give me 19-year-old vibes at all. I remember like genuinely being floored when I found out how old Umo actually was. I'm like, oh my god, you're a literal baby. What the fuck? But I love him. He's my baby and I love him. 25 here too. Hell yeah. How do I say your name? Is it Kada? Is it Kingdom Kada? Or is it Kada? How do I pronounce your name, by the way? If you don't mind asking. Well, not asking. Talon. Rain no working. Oh, I just looked up who. I've heard of the person. I did check them out, but their vibes seemed very wrong. Yeah, I knew of them, but like, I didn't care for their content. So I never really paid any attention, to be honest. So like, I don't really have an opinion on Cinder one way or the other. Like, I was never a fan. I was never a hater. I don't even remember what my impression of her was. I remember checking her out based on her model, because like her model design is cool, but I remember checking her out based off her model design, and then I was like, you're not really for me. So I just like never looked at her or paid her any attention again, sort of thing, until shit all hit the fan over the weekend, and then it was impossible not to know about her. Someone called her a clout chaser. I just can't do. What, Lily? No shit. People are calling Lily a clout chaser. No, you're joking. That's crazy. If there's one indie VTuber that does not need to clout chase, you know, it's the likes of Lily and that, you know. That's what makes it so bad. It's the fact that, like, you know, for all intents and purposes, like, Cinder had what everyone wants from VTubing, you know? Like, and she's just thrown it all away. Why? What for? Because she wanted more. Like, she was golden. Like, she didn't have to use people as a ladder or anything, you know? Like, she progressed really well, like, right from the beginning. She had, like, the dream intro to VTubing. And now she's gone and thrown it all away through what I can only imagine is pure greed. I don't know Lily personally, but she seems really like the last fucking person to clout chase. Yeah, like, she's not. Like, she literally, if she was a clout chaser, she would speak up on way more of the things that happen in the community. She never gets involved with anything. That is, like, the direct opposite. She's probably, like, one of the least clout chasing VTubers, if anything. I bet there are at least 20 other cases of big VTubers doing something similar, which we don't know about. There's going to be. At the end of the day, like, there's been a lot of negativity over, like, Twitter and stuff over the weekend. And, like, a lot of people have been making posts like, you know, like, oh, this makes me never want to reach out to VTubers. You know, this makes me scared to try and make friends. You know, this makes me second guess the friends I already have and stuff like that. And, like, it's kind of sad to see people talking like that. And, like, it's not completely wrong, because there are undoubtedly, there's hands down, there's going to be more people like that. There are, like, straight up. There's going to be more people like that. There's always going to be people like that. But, like, some people acted like it's, like, just a VTuber thing, and I can't believe VTubers can be like this. The sad reality is there are people like that in all walks of life. You know, you might have friends or family members IRL that will do shit like that, you know. There will be people you've worked with who will do shit like that, you know. You will have gone to college with people who would have used people like that, you know. it is sadly, unfortunately, human nature. You know, there's bad people in every bunch. There's bad people in every bunch. It's not inherently a "grr, VTubers are so mean" problem. Unfortunately, some people are just bad people. But you can't let the potential of bad people ruin every person for you. You know, like if I had that attitude of like, I'm not making friends with anyone because they might use me, then I wouldn't be friends with Hiro and Giri and Toru and Yumi and Mr. Lion, you know? I wouldn't be friends with any of you guys if I was like so hyper worried and guarded up about the fact of, you know, oh, but what if you use me? Like, obviously, if you get genuinely bad vibes from someone, that's different. Obviously, it's different if you do genuinely get like red flags or like alarm bells from someone or something. That's different. But like, you can't just like live your life in like a completely closed off and guarded state like that. That's no way to live, man. That's no way to live. Not in VTubing, not IRL, just in general. Like, you can't. At the end of the day, bad things are always going to happen. You know, whatever it is, whether it's work, pleasure, family, friends, like bad things are going to happen at some point, you know? You can't live your life sheltered from anything bad ever happening at the end of the day, you know? If you try and protect yourself from all the bad things that could possibly happen, then you're living a life so devoid of like moments and emotions and people that like at that point, are you even living? You know, like if you're going to live your life so heavily guarded against everything, because you straight up can't protect yourself from everything, you know, bad things are going to happen, whether you like it or not. Bad things are going to happen. And the only person you're really hurting if you try and stop anything bad from happening, the only person you're ultimately hurting is you, you know? The only person you're hurting is yourself. I dated a girl once in high school who was only with me because I was able to carry her grades. Yeah, there's always going to be people like that, unfortunately. And if you run into them, it does suck. I've like befriended people in the past who have turned around to not be a good friend or person to me. And it's really upsetting at the time. You know, it hurts to realize you've been used like that. It's not nice. But at the end of the day, you do get over it, you know. It's like grieving and stuff like that, you know. Like at the end of the day, you will get over it. It's gonna hurt and it's gonna suck in the moment where the bad thing happens, but you will get over it. And you learn a lot from experiences like that too, you know. Bad experiences, you know, it's all good and well having good experiences, but it's also the bad experiences that do shape us and help us grow as a person, right? And, you know, if someone uses you in a certain way, you're going to be more perceptive to that fact. If someone tries using you like that later on, you're gonna be able to better see the signs that something bad is happening and take appropriate action towards it, you know. You're going to learn from those mistakes. So, I don't know, like, I feel like bad things happening isn't inherently all bad, you know? Like, I feel like so much bad stuff happens these days. Like, I wouldn't call myself a complete optimist. Like, I definitely wouldn't call myself an optimist. I can be very pessimistic for sure. But like, I do try not to let the pessimism like override everything sort of thing, you know. And I think like with especially like these days, you know, like I'm not going to get into the subject, but, you know, like the cost of living crisis, you know, politics across the globes and, you know, stuff like that, conflicts and all that icky stuff that's going on in the world, you know, like a lot of bad stuff is happening. Like, you've got to try and find positivity where you can, because otherwise all the bad shit's just going to swallow you whole. You know, like, it's very easy to get caught up in all the bad shit that's happening and be consumed by it. And I don't want that to happen to me. So, like, yeah, it does suck that stuff like that happens, and it is bad. I'm not disagreeing with that. But, like, I just think, I don't know, I feel bad for, like, everyone who's, like, making the posts. Like, if they genuinely mean it and they're not just, like, saying it to get their name out while the topic's hot kind of thing. But, like, if people genuinely are gonna close themselves off to, like, you know, collabs and VTuber friends and stuff like this on the back of that, on the back of the Cinder situation. I think that's genuinely so sad. I think it's genuinely so sad if people do close themselves off following this, because you're never going to know. You're never going to know if something like that's going to happen, But I just think it's no life to lead. It's no life to live in the worries that something might happen. I can't remember if this is in relation to the Cinder thing or something else, but I saw something recently as well where someone was like commenting on VTuber friends and stuff, and they were like, oh, it really sucks that these days, you can't write anything or be yourself because someone's always going to screenshot it and make a document about you and stuff. I'm going to sneeze. I saw this tweet, right, about someone like saying how, people will save conversations you've had and stuff like that. And you can't trust anyone or say anything anymore and stuff like that. And it got me thinking, right? It got me thinking, how bad of a person do you have to be to feel like that way? How bad of a person do you have to be to feel like that? Because I've DM'd things to Giri in private. I'll admit, I've DM'd Giri things and talked to her about things that I haven't talked about on stream, things that I wouldn't really necessarily feel comfortable about talking about in a public, Discord server or whatever. But at the same time, as much as I have had those conversations with Giri, like, I don't think any of it's been bad enough that, like, if Giri leaked the DMs or whatever, like, I don't think any of it's been bad enough that it's, like, cancelable, Yeah, some of it might come off as a bit bitchy. I won't pretend I'm a little angel, I have my moments where I will bitch and moan about someone. But, like, I don't think I've said or done anything that's gonna, like, cancel me or, like, out me as, like, an absolutely god-awful person, And I just think, like, what a sad mentality. If you're, like, that worried about, I can't be myself because if things get leaked, I'm going to get cancelled. I don't know. I feel like that says more about you as a person than it does anyone else. I feel like that says a lot more about you as a person than anyone else. It's like I will post in mod chat sometimes on my Discord. Sometimes I will post something about a mod chat because, like, there will be something that I need to, like, it'll be something I've seen on, like, Twitter or whatever, or, like, heard in someone else's stream or something, and I will need to say something about it, but I don't want to constantly be, like, I don't want, like, the main server, I don't want it to become a place where it's, like, constant, like, bitchiness and, like, like, look what this person did, icky, I don't want my server to be a negative place. So I don't bring that energy to my Discord all the time, but there are some things I do see where, like, I'll like post it in the mod chat. Like I've posted, like, someone will post, like, a rig whip, like a work in progress video of a rig they're working on, but they've got, like, the uber fucking water balloon jelly tits, I personally don't like that. I think it looks bad. If you like really super duper jiggly wiggly boobs, that's up to you. It's personal preference. It's not personally for me. So, like, I will admit, like, some of the stuff I will say in private, I'll put a link in like the mod chat, or, like, I'll DM Giri and I'll be like, oh my god, Giri, you have to see this rig, I'm going insane, and stuff like that, but again, like, I feel like if Giri leaked that DM, like, yeah, some people might think, like, oh, Megan, that's a bit mean, like, they worked hard on that rig, like, just because you don't like it doesn't mean it's a bad rig, but, like, it's not anything that would get me cancelled, It's not anything that would get me cancelled. Like, there have been a couple times where I've said something a bit potentially dodgy in mod chat, but I've specifically posted it in the sense of, like, am I reading this right? Because this looks really bad. Like, there's been times where I've posted in mod chat something that I've, like, initially been, like, a bit mad about or whatever, but then, like, it's normally Giri and Ember. Giri and Ember are, like, the two that, like, most often straighten me out when I'm, like, confused about stuff. But they will, like, present a different point of view, and they'll, like, explain things in a way that, like, I didn't necessarily think about to begin with, sort of thing. And then I'll be like, oh, right, I see. That makes a lot of sense, actually. Yeah, I take back what I said. You know, so like even then, even if something like that got leaked, like I still feel like it wouldn't make me cancelable because I've shown that I was like misinformed or whatever. I've been educated and then I've gone, oh, wait, I actually understand now. You know, so like I've still shown that I'm like willing to like learn from my mistakes and grow as a person and stuff, you know? So like I still feel like even the worst things I've said, like I genuinely don't fear my DMs being leaked because like, I don't feel like I've said anything that bad to anyone. The only thing I have said that was leaked before, like there is something that has happened previously and I do regret it didn't get leaked on Twitter or anything. It got leaked in a private Discord server, but it was a Discord server with like a group of like other people. And I did kind of regret that situation a bit, but only in the sense of like, I regret how I handled the situation. But even then, even if those DMs got leaked publicly, you know, even if the person I had the beef with took to Twitter with it, like, I still feel like a lot of people would see my side of the argument. Did I handle it the best? No, absolutely not. But I still think people would be able to see my side of the argument, you know? I still don't think it would, like, cancel me. And I don't know if I'm, like, naive in thinking that. Maybe I am. I don't know. Maybe it's naive or egotistical to think that way. But, like, I just feel like, you know, if you're not a shit person and you're not saying really shit person things, then you really don't have to be scared about stuff, you know? It's not like I'm up in like Geary's DMs being like fucking racist or transphobic and stuff like that, you know? Like, I'm not saying really horrible shit in DMs. Like, even when I am saying nasty shit, like it's more just like personal taste things, you know? It'll be like I said, like pointing out a rig that I really don't like the rig of and stuff like that. But even then, that's down to personal taste, you know? And everyone's taste is different, you know? You can't cancel someone just because they've got a different aesthetic taste than you know? Just don't be a shit person, there's nothing to worry. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. Like, just don't be a bad person. Like, don't be an absolute garbage person in DMs. And then you don't have to worry about things being leaked. It's like the whole argument where people are like, oh, the police make me really nervous. And it's like, but what do you have to hide? You know, like if you've got nothing to hide, what's the problem? You know, it's like, what's the problem? You know, like people will be like, oh, I always feel really anxious walking past security guards in shops and stuff like that. And it's like, why though? Why? Like if you haven't shoplifted anything, what's there to worry about? You know? What's there to worry about? I don't get it. I don't get the mentality, you know? If you don't do anything dodgy to worry about, then there's nothing to worry about, right? I've been stopped and searched by security guards. He looked more annoyed he didn't find anything. I don't trust people in power. I know they abuse it too easily. Yeah, that's fair. But you're still fine with me because I will never be smart enough at anything to be in power. I will never be in power of anything, so you don't have to worry about Megu. I was in a fucking Poundland of all... Oh my god. Oh, chat, I've got to go soon. Man. I don't want to leave. I just want to stay home and yap. I don't want to go to physiotherapy. Chat, if I don't know if anyone has any experience with this or not, but if I go to physiotherapy, let's say hypothetically, I do need the steroid injection. Is that something they would do there and then, or would it be a follow-up appointment? I don't need to worry about a steroid injection now, do I? That would be like a follow-up thing, right? Right? Would that be a follow-up thing? I really don't want to go. I really don't want to go. Kaito, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Moo Crew. What's a Poundland? Poundland is a shop in the UK. It's like a £1 shop. So like, you know how like in America you have like the dollar store and like things will be $1? That's what Poundland is, because in the UK our currency is pounds. So Poundland has the unfortunate fact of being a funny name to people outside the UK.
By the mall security guards, a mall I had been working at for probably 5 years at that point, because they thought I was underage without a guardian and wanted to search and ID me. I was on my way to work holding my work apron and a container of food for lunch.
Bro, I've been working here for years. What do you mean? No follow-up? Okay, so I don't have to be scared about maybe having the big nasty injection today then, hopefully. Well, I don't know if they would I don't know, can they because it's tendon rather than bones, I don't know if they would do x-rays or anything. I don't know what next step is. I don't know why I'm overthinking it so bad. Obviously the whole point of the appointment is to find out what the next step is, but I don't wanna. I don't wanna. Oh, stinky. I might. So I think I'm gonna take a precautionary Buscopan, because I feel like my tummy's gonna start going. I think we're gonna take a little precautionary Buscopan as a treat, chat. Follow up most likely. They have to tell you about it first. Okay, good. I had the same look on my face as that little corner little fella. It's a good look. You're adorable. I've been stopped by the police for no reason. That sucks. But at the same time, what are they going to do? Search your vehicle for drugs? They're not going to find it if you don't carry drugs, right? Again, no problem. If you're not doing anything wrong, then there's no problem. Even if you do get stopped by someone, there's no problem if you're not doing anything wrong, right? A policeman could come and search my vehicle right now. He's not going to find anything. Hi. Is it Ginga time again? You're so fussy today. Hi. You've been up here 4 times today. I found it funny as I had a work apron with food with me, because that's something you bring with you. And yeah, obviously. But my me just taking my packed lunch to the mall. They might do an MRI. Oh, my hand. Wait, isn't an MRI that's the big whirly thing, right? The big tube. Wait, am I thinking of the right thing? Is that an MRI? What's an MRI? Is an MRI the big tube? X-rays can't show anything with ligaments and tendons. It's soft tissue. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. No, Ginga, leave my hand alone.
Can't show anything with ligaments and tendons.
No, stop.
It's soft tissue. X-rays can only show harder things like bones.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So I'm assuming if they do want to go for it, they'll just decide based on what I tell them. Okay, we'll try this next. Because I don't know how else they could look at it. Big whirly, yes. Okay. That feels like a big thing. Can you stop pushing me out the way? This is my desk! You're such a brat. He's pushing me out the way again, Jack! I ain't allowed shit to myself. No, stop! I'm trying to scroll back down chat, but he keeps pushing my hand off the mouse. But yeah, MRIs can show ligaments, I believe. That's crazy. That feels like a big old thing to having a whole ass MRI just for my wrist. That seems crazy. That seems overkill. I hope I don't need an MRI. I don't want that. I don't want that. Again, I don't want the steroid injection or surgery either, but it is what it is, I guess. I will let you guys know what happens. Even if I don't come back and stream after the appointment, I'll like update on Discord what goes down. I'll let you know what they say. If anyone here isn't already on the Discord, Discord is the place where I'm most likely to update my situation. I don't always post about like personal stuff on Twitter and stuff like that. But I will post pretty much everything on Discord. So if you ever want updates on like my schedule, or like if I'm, doing a stream, canceling a stream, things that are happening in my personal life, stuff like that, like I say everything on Discord first. Sometimes I follow up on Twitter, but not always. But Discord is definitely the best place to be if you want to be up to date with what's going on in the Mood Crew. For a little bit of context for anyone who's new here, I have decrevent tendinovitis in my left wrist. I've had it for... God, how long's it been now? Because it's been 7 weeks since my first physio appointment. But I had it for about 5 weeks before my first physio appointment. Because I was trying to like treat it myself at home and hope it would go away, but it didn't. So I've been like this for... I can't do the maths. It's been a long time anyway. It's been a long time. But yeah, I've been to physiotherapy for it before, and they gave me like a bunch of exercises to do, and they told me to keep my thumb in a thumb splint, which I've been doing as well. I've been very good. I have followed the instructions they gave me. And then today is my follow-up appointment to see how things have been going. But things have not been going well. I still have a lot of pain and a lot of problems with my left thumb and wrist. And I've done some research at home, and the next line of treatment is steroid injection, and the final line of treatment is surgery. So, unfortunately, the first option has not worked. I'm still suffering a lot despite the physio. So yeah, I'm half expecting to go to my appointment and be told that it's going to be steroid injection or surgery. So yeah, that's kind of where I am with stuff at the moment. It's been quite frustrating because like I've not really been able to play like video games properly for a while. So like a lot of my streams, if you like look through like Twitch or like my VOD channel or anything, most of my streams recently have just been yapping streams because like I haven't really been able to play games and stuff. I've only like very recently been able to start reintroducing games, but I can't play them very long. So like whereas before I could like play a game on stream for like the entire time of stream, like we were playing what was it called? The Only Way Is Down the other day. And I was playing it for what, an hour, 2 hours on controller before I had to stop playing because I was in pain. So it's been quite frustrating. It's not completely debilitating, but it is having a big impact on my life. So it does need to be sorted, even though, I'm sat here being like, I don't want surgery or a steroid injection, but like, I know it will be worth it. Yeah, I know, Kingdom. I know it will be worth it. I know it will be worth it. It does need fixing. I can't live like this. Because even just like really simple stuff, like sometimes it hurts. Like if I've like gone to the toilet, like sometimes it hurts to just pull my trousers back up after pissing, like even just doing really simple basic stuff. It fucking hurts sometimes. I can't properly like wash up dishes at the moment because like I don't have like my full grip strength or anything in that hand, and I'm like really worried I'm gonna like drop stuff because I can't hold it properly. So like I've actually switched over. I purchased some plastic plates and I've been like eating off plastic plates because they're a lot lighter for me to carry. So it puts like a lot less pressure on my joints. And also I can wash them up a lot easier because like if I drop them, it's not the end of the world, you know. If I drop a plastic plate into the sink, it's not going to shatter, whereas a ceramic plate might. So I've had to make a lot of accommodations to my life and how I do things. It has been pretty shitty. I'm not gonna lie. It has been pretty shitty. So yeah. But on that note, I'm really sorry. I know this is like quite an abrupt end because I kind of got caught up in yapping. But I do actually need to leave because I do need to get dressed and get ready to go out now. My appointment's at 10 to 2. But I'm still sat here in my pajamas. I'm streaming in my jammies. So I need to get dressed and brush my hair and, you know, all that jazz. Make myself presentable for the outside world. So I do have to leave now. Geary, I'm going to assume you're not streaming on the count of you still being here. My plan was, if you streamed like you normally do on Mondays, I was just going to like raid you and run. But on account of you still being here and playing your game and chatting in my chat, I'm going to assume you're not streaming. Maybe that's it. Maybe you haven't kissed enough, Geary. Maybe I need to come over and get a kiss. Maybe that will fix me. Maybe that would fix me. But yeah, I'm just gonna end without raiding anyone because I don't really have time to like hang around and do like the raid pleasantries and stuff. I do need to get my art and gear, and I read Geary's message and said art, and so I meant I need to get my arse in gear, but I said art. I switched to art, but I didn't start a stream. That's fine. I'm just gonna end stream here, chat. I'm not gonna raid out to anyone because I genuinely don't have the time to like hang around and be like, hi, my stream was good, thank you. How are you? How's your stream? I don't have the time to do that. So I am just going to end here. But thank you so much, everyone who hung out with me today. Thank you so much for all the heckin' follows. If anyone new here wants to follow me anywhere else, you can find all my social links there. My Twitter, Blue Sky, the community Discord server, TikTok, YouTube, blah, 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 blah. All my little corners of the internet are there. Anywhere else you want to find me. I'm not scheduled to stream tomorrow. My next stream is scheduled to start 11 a.m. on Wednesday. So I hope you guys all have a great rest of the day, whatever you guys get up to. I hope you have a good one. I'm going to go to my appointment. I will, like I said, I will follow up on Discord. I'll let you guys know how it got on. I'll let you know what the physio said when I've been. But, yeah, I'm going to end stream now. I'm going to end stream and get ready to go to my appointment and stuff. But I love you all. Have a great rest of the day. And I'll hopefully see you Wednesday. Bye-bye.